Hi, and welcome to the Quantum Success Show, where we provide all the information and inspiration you need to create the life that you desire. My name is Christy Whitman. I'm a Master Certified Law of Attraction Coach and the founder of the Quantum Success Coaching Academy. For nearly 20 years, I've been studying, applying, and teaching others how to utilize universal principles like those I'm about to share with you here to deliberately create a life that you absolutely love. I just finished my latest book called Quantum Success, 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship Between Work and Money, which I am so excited about, and which will be released in September of this year. In the book, I show both men and women of all ages, of all backgrounds, and all income levels, how to get from the career expression that currently defines them to one that lights them up and satisfies them in both terms of personal fulfillment and terms of prosperity that flows to them. And by tuning into this show over the next couple of months, you'll get an advanced glimpse at some of the most powerful distinctions and processes that came through in the writing of that book. And I just want to say, before we get rolling on the content of today's segment, that even if career success is not at the top of your priority list, or maybe you feel pretty content in that area of your life and are looking to up your game in relation to your personal relationships or physical fitness or even your living environment, just know that everything I'll be teaching you here applies equally towards the fulfillment of any goal or any desire you may have in any area of your life. Because all my work is founded on the understanding and application of the universal principles that govern every act of creation. So today, I'd like to take our exploration of the energetic nature of the universe even deeper. And if you're tuning in for the first time or want to review those previous conversations, I recommend that you check out the last shows. To summarize what was covered, everything that manifests in this dimension of time and space, we can see, taste, touch, hear, and smell, begins as an energy that is set into motion at a much more subtle level than our experience. Deliberate creation is first about understanding these energetic levels, first that they exist, and then becoming practiced at tuning into them. And finally, honing our ability to direct the energy of our thoughts, our beliefs, our expectations, our moods, and our emotions on purpose, so that we are energetically in alignment with and not in opposition to the outcomes that we're working towards. So with that being said, with that basis of understanding, I want to offer you a metaphor that came through as I was in the process of writing the book. I was thinking back to the 1970s when I was a kid. Yes, I am dating myself. And in order to change the TV channel, I actually had to get up, walk across the room, and flip the switch, sometimes with the bunny ears, Seems unthinkable right now, but I promise this used to be the case. And the evening news droning on in the background was bumming me out. I knew exact remedy. I had to get up and turn the channel away from the talking heads onto the channel that brought me my favorite shows at the time. The Dukes of Hazzard, Happy Days, Charlie's Angels. Although I didn't consciously understand anything about vibration at that time, I did know that there was a huge difference between the broadcast from station to station, one that was transmitting doom and gloom, and the other one that was lighthearted, fun, and empowering. So, as I was remembering this, I began thinking about how, in the same way, we have the ability to change the channel on our TV when what is coming through the airwaves doesn't please us. We also have the power to change the frequency of our most dominant emotional states. And it's also occurred to me that unlike today, when changing the station is effortless, learning to master our own emotional dial does require about as much effort as changing the TV channel as it did back in the old days. That it requires enough awareness to recognize when what we're tuning into is bringing our mood down, and it takes mustering enough effort to deliberately reach for something that feels better. So as you apply this TV metaphor to your own life, and in particular those areas of your life where you have maybe set a goal to achieve something more or to create a different result, I invite you to begin noticing the so-called channel that you spend most of your time on. So here's another way of looking at this. When you bring to mind a vision that you hold in some important aspects of your life, such as happily expressing yourself in a successful, thriving, abundant career, What are the dominant emotions that this vision conjures within you as you think about it? Is it one of confidence and eager anticipation? Or is it the channel that you've most readily accessed more in the neighborhood of doubt or pessimism or fear? When you think about the subject of money, is the dominant feeling within you one of freedom and lightness and ease and possibility? Or is it one of anxiety and struggle or even dread? Understanding the emotional response that comes up most frequently when you ponder, when you think about the desires that you hold is vital, because the frequency that you spend the majority of your time tuned into is the frequency that you will most easily and frequently attract. Everything that manifests in the physical world does so because like energies have been drawn together. This is the essence of the law of attraction, which states that whatever energy we broadcast out into the universe is joined by and gathered to itself energies that are harmonic or resonance in frequency. So for example, if you hit a C chord on the piano, every other key in the piano is tuned into the chord of C, and it will quiver in response to the note that's been sounded. Whether it's in the realm of sound and light or in the realm of emotion and thought, frequencies that resonate at a similar vibration are magnetized together. So the bottom line, if you don't like the results you're getting, if the movie of your life is more consistent with a reality show drama or nail-biting horror film, then you have the power to change what you're attracting by deliberately changing the channel of your most dominant thoughts and feelings. So I want to wrap up today's segment by leaving you with 3 steps that you can take to become more in control of your emotional dial, and therefore of the experiences you're attracting into your life. So step 1, identify the channel you most often tune into. First, reflect on some of the aspects of your life where you're not completely satisfied, or you'd like things to be different. And honestly, take a look at what emotional channel you spend most of your time attuned to. Are you tuned into the struggle channel, the frustration channel, the overwhelmed channel? What's the emotional or energetic essence of the channel that you're tuned into currently? Step 2, identify a better feeling channel. Next, realize that there are countless other frequencies that you could choose to tune into, allowing yourself to identify what channel you would prefer. If this area of your life were exactly the way you want it to be, what emotions do you believe would be most dominant in your experience? Would you be tuned into the financial freedom and abundance channel, the vitality channel, the inspired action channel? So step number 3, take back the controls. Finally, just like I had to do in the 70s when we actually had to get up and walk across the room to watch the show that we wanted, take out your hand and physically act out the motion of changing your emotional dial to the new frequency of your choice. As you do, allow yourself to feel the vibration of this new channel. How does it feel to reside here? What are you now inspired to do differently that you didn't do before? What new choices, ideas, opportunities are available on this new wavelength? In the coming week, anytime you notice your mood begin to take a dip or your thoughts are becoming worrisome or negative, remind yourself that there are an infinite number of emotional channels that you can access simply by directing your focus there. Remember that what you focus on expands, and you are the only one who has the power to direct your focus. By making a decision about what emotional channel you wish to tune into when contemplating or taking an action towards the fulfillment of any important goal or desire, and by consciously tuning yourself to that channel, you will alter your perception and therefore your reality. And anytime you realize that you don't like the channel you're currently watching, just remember, you and you alone have the power to change it. So I invite you to click the link below and my bio, and for any information on how you can get a free copy of my book today. It's called Quantum Success, 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, and Prosperous Relationship with Work and Money. So I want to thank you for tuning into this channel today. I wish you a week filled with amazing quantum success. And as you apply these steps this week, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know how things are going. Have a great week.